So why is this all important, and why is growing up in grime, and why is Chipmunk and Skepta and JME so important to me? Um, because of the fact that this music all comes from love, and I know that they're kind of the kind of men that really love women, and they would never treat women with any disregard in any way. And that's what the kind of man that I've been looking for in my life, all my life. I never knew my father, and my surrogates that my mother had always found for me never really treated her well, and there was certainly nobody that I ever wanted to call father. And I grew up, my best friend, and Adrian, I would spend a lot of time. Adrian, I spent all my time around there, and he was a very Jehovah's Witness, a very strict Caribbean family. All of the people that I ever grew up with, in Streatham, in Brixton, all of them, culturally, were from parts of Africa and the Caribbean, and I never. I didn't know many Indians. There weren't many Indians. There were a lot of Pakistanis. There were a lot of Muslims, but there weren't a lot of Punjabis. There weren't a lot of Indians. There were some Bangladeshis, but there was not a lot of Indians at all. In fact, Ealing is probably one of the only areas. One of the reasons why I moved to Tooting was because I thought it was going to be a large Indian population, but it's more of a Muslim population now, because the Sikh temple has kind of been closed down. But there was a Sikh. There's loads of Sikh temples in Balham and Tooting, and it's not. I've never felt a very deep connection to any of my Indian roots. My father really just never acknowledged I even existed. In fact, I think to him I was just a disappointment and a stain on his name. And I realised that that's not necessarily all Punjabis or all men, just my father. But I managed to get out to India yet to meet my blood roots over there. And then there was a point where I actually did meet an Indian guy, and we kind of almost started to get along. And there was a moment where he moved in to kiss me, and I was like, this kind of almost feels too much like incest. I'm sorry, because I'm half Indian, basically. I just come out of prison. It's March 4th, March 5th. I came out of prison on the 2nd of March. It was the code red across the United Kingdom. And I made trains fucking run that weren't running to get back to home. I got back home from a 7-day on remand in prison. And my mum had a mental breakdown caused by my shit-stained family, who has never been there for her. Never even so much as felt the need to come over to see if she was alright when she was ill or sick, maybe walk the dog, but more than happy to try and get into her fucking head and call her and try and twist her, and she's ill, she's sick in the head. I'm sick in the head. What you don't need when you're sick in the head is more sickness feeding your sickness. And when I got back, mentally they just fucked my mum up. Like, I was in for 7 days, and she's got no friends because of this, by the way. She's got no friends because of this, what her family have done to her. They've made it impossible for her to have any fucking family, or any social life. So that they're the only ones she can depend upon. At 7 days inside, she was calling them every day. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know. And I'm the, when the only person there in your life is the fucking toxic fucking shit. And she had to actually ask my fucking cousin for help. 7 days that little fucking flea was in my mother's ear. Little fucking flea. Feeding my fucking, making my mum sick, trying to feed my mum's. My mum's already sick. My mum's already sick because of what happened to me when I was 6 years old. What happened to her when I was 6 years old? What happened to us when I was 6 years old? 6 years old. I was 6. 7. When we escaped. I came back. It was like Great Queen for a dream, and she was just gone in her head. I was not having that. Skepta, JME, Chipmunk, Bugsy, Devilman. Yeah, man. Why Devilman, they say? Why Devilman? He's rubbish, he's rubbish. I said, you know what, right? In your fight, you want the devil on your side. I tell you what, yeah. They fucked my mum up mentally. Make music and art and honour her. Because they want to fucking turn me into a monster. She's such a beautiful soul. She loves everyone in the world, really. Genuine one of these soft touches. Iron will, but as soft as heart. And then go over to her, fucking try and put the flea in her hair, and try and fucking break her mentally, and try and break her heart by coming after me. They want me to turn into the devil. I said, you're not ready for the devil, you're not ready for the snowman. You don't want drama. Trust me, I can get hot like lava. So on point on your war, that back in 2003, because I'd been in court, because I'd been in Egypt in 2002 at an excavation site in the Abu Bashta stables in Cairo, it's an excavation of the Queen's tomb, and then that I was back in 2003, and that my fuckwit family put out false allegation against me, against my mum. The police turned up. I genuinely got questioned if I was part of Al-Qaeda and if I had any connections to Osama bin Laden. Fuck me, right? Anyway. Lord, I heard a man dissing my mum. So God forgive me if I bust my gun. I'm like, God forgive me if I bust my 9. God forgive me if I bust my 9. That looks like more like a sperm though, doesn't it? God forgive me if I bust my 9. I don't want to get locked up like Shine. But if you diss my mum, then you cross my line. My name is Jay. I just want to make money. Bare ways man think life is sweet like honey. I don't give a fuck about that. I just put out the match and I put it cheers, honey. But the thing is, it's like, that's the music that gets me through this, the fight. Because they broke her mentally. I've got a lot to try and fix. But she's got to be the one to fix it for herself. I can't do it for her. Otherwise, that's me interfering. So they've fucked up badly by going after me. Invited me round for parlay. Walked through the door, punched me in my face. I was like, you fucking... Alright, fair enough. Done. And that was part 9 of growing up in grime. So, enjoy. Thanks for watching if you're watching.